we're saying it's the season to make a drastic change. Because when it comes to hairstyles, 4 trends have come in so fast and hard. If you can be brave enough to take that leap, you will instantly look and feel fresh and current. So take this as your sign. Studio 5 beauty and style contributor Megan Moore, she's saying now is the time to go for it.
Yeah, fall is the perfect time for a big transition.
This is scary. This is scary.
It's scary, and I need to, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I need to do this myself. But summertime, our hair takes a beating, right? Chlorine, sunshine. It's great to do a fresh chop in the fall, and then it gets you ready for holidays because you're gonna have pictures and all the things. So it's a really good time to try something new, people. And me as well.
I told her, I was like, I really wanted to do the big bold, which is the first one.
Yeah.
The big blown out bob.
Yes.
She said, let's do it on the show. I said, I'm not that brave, but tell us about the bob, because I think we're seeing it everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's just made a huge comeback. It's really gorgeous, kind of round layering, right? Lots of movement, lots of volume.
Look at it.
It's just gorgeous. It can be at different lengths. It can definitely hit at different textures, but just those rounded kind of finished looks. Now, I will say this takes more of a commitment, right? You're going to have to put some more effort into your styling to get this. So you need to be committed for this one, but it is just so good. I'm loving it everywhere on different ages, different everything. Just great.
I mean, all of these women are stunning with an amazing jawline.
Right.
What if we don't have a good jawline? Can we still pull off a bob?
You can, because it can hang longer. It doesn't have to be something that hits right at the jaw. You can definitely bring it down longer. And then that roundness around the face can actually kind of help camouflage if you're not super confident in that area. So it is something that I think works with a lot of face shapes.
All right. Not that I wasn't convinced before. How do we get those big round layers that are going around the face that you're saying are framing?
Yes, you're going to need some sort of tool to do that. I love a blow dry brush like this one because it's going to give you the heat and help you dry at the same time.
Right.
This is my favorite one by Heritage, which is a brand you can get at Walmart. The reason I love this one is, if you'll notice, it's actually an oval shape. So it's not completely round, and that oval kind of gives a little bit more tension on this edge. So as you're bringing it through, it's going to really pull and give some nice tension to the hair so that you get that like longer lasting bounce. So it's a great price point. This one's, I have the expensive Dyson, and I reach for this one way more often.
I was going to ask you if you have the expensive version.
I do.
This one still feels good to you.
This one, I had to clean my own hair out of it this morning because I use this like at least 3 times a week.
Because she loves it. Okay, and I think when we take these big leaps, right, I'm worried, like, is this going to be current for a while? Am I going to tweeze my brows so thin and then thick brows are back? Like, is this going to stay current?
A bob is classic, right?
Okay.
It definitely goes through different iterations, but it sometimes is more sleek and sometimes it's more round. So it's classic. I think it's going to last you a long time.
Okay, next up, a fun look for the curly-haired girls.
Yes, curly hair is having a moment. We are seeing it being embraced fully, more than I've ever seen it in my career. We're not straightening, we're not changing the texture, and what we're really seeing right now is curly fringe. So people with curl are wearing, isn't it so cute, bringing the bangs in, and that's something, again, in my career, that hasn't been a popular look, but we're seeing it all over the place. So if you've got curl, go for it, embrace it, and even bring it forefront into the fringe. It's really cute, right?
Okay, so when we go to the salon and our stylist, you know, is perfectly separating our bangs, what's our at-home product to get those perfectly separated bangs? Because I'm looking at this and thinking, wow, that's so great. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, it does take some work. So this is my favorite tool that we're demonstrating right here. This is called a bounce brush, and it has these really cool little fingers, and so it actually goes through and separates the curls into perfect ribbons for you, and then you can let it air dry or you can diffuse it, and you'll get that perfect definition, the curl that you really want to see, each little individual curl. This tool will do it for you.
Look at that.
Isn't that really cool?
It's magic.
And it's not an expensive tool. It's just a brush. You can get it online. You can get it on Amazon, but it has these really great little fingers that kind of separate. You can see right there. So as the hair goes through, it separates into these little individual ribbons. It does the work for you, and then it just gives you the definition that you're going to love to see. Isn't that great?
Okay, last and finally, a big change as far as layers go, layers in general.
Yes, we've seen a lot of layering in the past, like this in the last 5-6 years, everything was layered, so much layers, the 70s, the bounce, whatever, but we're seeing it kind of swing back, that pendulum kind of bringing back to a more simple cut. I'm calling this one length plus one. So what you can see is you've got kind of a standard length, it's kind of blunt through the perimeter, and then one kind of soft layer around the face. So everything hits kind of to the same place, and then just that, so length, and then just one little kind of soft layer, a soft moment around the face, so that if you do put your hair back, you've got a little bit hanging down. But the rest of it is just all one length. It's more simple. It's beautiful.
It's so chic.
So chic, right?
What's a good tool we need? Styling tips tool for this one.
So for this one, I brought one of my favorite smoothing products right now. This is going to help you get that kind of sleek, shiny look. This one is called Waterfall by R&Co. I love it because it's kind of like, I really feel like it feels like skincare, but for your hair. It's a beautiful, soft, moisturizing lotion. You can put it in wet or dry, and then it's going to give you that really sleek, beautiful finish, but it doesn't weigh the hair down, and it's just going to give you that perfect sleek look that you're wanting. That
we're all wanting, that all those gorgeous models showed us. Megan, this is so good. Maybe we'll cut my hair on air. Who knows?
Let's do it.
Maybe we will. Thanks. More info on your pages?
Of course, thebeautysnoop.com and over on Instagram @beautysnoop.
Such a fun follow. Thanks, Megan.
Yep.